and welcome back to the next episode of Cookie's Tech and Talk Table. Today we're actually going to cover the next game in a long series of fighting games that I'm following for the GPD Win Max through the usages of Steam, showcasing the gameplay ability of some of the greatest AAA Steam fighting games. Today we're going to be looking at Killer Instinct for the Xbox One and how does that play. And without further ado, I'm just going to get right into the video, and I will give some analogy of my settings as we get into the program. So once again, just want to put out there, I'm not getting paid for this video. I am just doing this because I am a big fan of GPD Win products, and I'm a fan of the gaming community. You know, I play video games and I compete competitively in fighting games. And so I would like to share this device with the world and for the gaming community as a whole. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, ring the bell for notifications because I would like to do more content on this and build up my subscriber base. With that being said, let's get into the game, and then I will show you what settings I'm actually using. So just as before, as a quick note, I am using the device, the GPD Win Max, and I have this hooked up to my AverMedia 4K capture card. So this is the AverMedia Live Gamer 2, and everything that you see is happening in real time through the device right here into the computer. The frame counter is at the top left, and as you can see, I'm at a full 60 frames per second. This was one of the easier games to run. This game doesn't have any issues at all running the settings. In fact, I think I've been able to put on some of the higher settings while still being able to maintain the 60 frames a second. So I'm going to single player mode. And I'm just getting straight into gameplay.
Target spotted.
And as you can see, this is running at a full 60 frames per second. This is the first handheld device that can actually handle Killer Instinct for the Xbox One, or the Steam version of the Xbox One game Killer Instinct 2019.
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
Supreme victory!
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
Supreme victory!
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
Supreme victory!
One step closer to flushing out Ultra Tech.
Supreme victory.
Okay, so that concludes some of my gameplay footage of how well Killer Instinct of the Xbox One, the Steam version, works on the GPD Win Max. So now I'm going to go into the help and the options just to show you some of the graphical settings that I set the machine at so that we can maintain the 60 frames a second. And in many cases it jumped between 60 and 62 frames a second, which I think is awesome. Here's the graphics. So we're full screen borderless here. Of course 1280 by 720, so it fits all the edges of the screen. I do have most of the graphic settings on. We have motion blur, reflections, ambient occlusion. I did take off the bloom, but I can put on the anti-aliasing, which will reduce the edges around the characters. And I know that, and the shadow quality is high. Texture quality is high. So this has been able to run natively almost on all of its full settings without dropping in quality. So this game natively works for this device with minimal to no alterations. Controls are fabulous, let me tell you. As you can see, I'm performing combos effortlessly with GPD Win with the new implementation of their D-pad. It's just, haven't used a good D-pad like that in a long time. So now I'm going to exit. So thank you. As I said before, I'm continuing the footage of Steam fighting games on the GPD Win Max device, as I will be capturing this display footage and putting it out there for the gaming community to do their own research before they go and invest in this device. As before, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, ring the bell for notifications as I will be doing more content. Thank you for tuning into Cookie's Tech and Talk Table. This is Cookie signing out until the next time I do another episode.